Hello everyone. Excuse me, this is John. I've got more signs coming up. They're trying to block my webcam once again. I hope this gets recorded. I want to talk to you about signs that you may be aware of already, but obviously take it for granted that it's nature and things happen. I have mentioned before how they travel from car to car, through people. They need energy. They are the wind. They come through the wind. When I talk about this, I had a feeling of reassurance, because what came to mind was, if no one believes what I'm saying, then I just got to say this, and that is regarding the five senses, or six senses. How is it that you can see, when you're taught, that when you look at an image, it's actually upside down in your eye, and yet you can see the image the right way up, out here, in front of you, when you're looking at it? You have to do physics to actually understand what I'm saying, I know. But why is it that you can smell these different flavors or scents or things like that? Yes, you can see them, but you smell them first, then you see them. And sometimes you can hear a sound that's so low pitch, but you can still hear it. And sometimes, even like animals, they can hear nothing. Well, a dog whistle, we can't hear it, they can, you know. So if people turn and say, well, I don't believe this, I don't believe that, then you can throw the question, well, how is it a dog can hear nothing then? Through, we can hear a dog whistle, we can't hear it, but they can. How's that then? There are things there that are unexplainable. Certain things that animals know about. They can sense evil, they can sense death, they can sense an evil presence, I said, and they bolt, especially horses, they bolt away. I mean, you could be standing there like a lemon, you don't even know. But so they've been given a sixth sense which they use. We're not switched on. Well, are you? Are not switched on to sense feeling of evil. Unfortunately, I do. I know when there's evil around me, and I'm trying to teach you. Once you know the template, it's so easy. And this is where it leads me on to signs that you will see. Wind causes damage. Now, usually Satan will target someone who is down and out, financially ruined. He's thinking, that soul is mine for the taking. He's lost everything. The house is next. So he'll send a gale force wind, strip your roof. And it's funny, yours is the only roof in the street that may be stripped, damaged, or a tree may fall into your car, on top of your car, or in the window of the house. It causes disaster. He may even cause a leak from the bathroom, burst pipe. You can do that. It's all money, it's all expense. And if you're broke, if you haven't got any money, you've got to find money somewhere. So you get a loan. Some people use these adverts on the TV. Some borrow money off other people. Whichever way you look at it, you always end up in debt. And he knows that it's one more step to him. Willful damage is another one. Someone will come along and scratch the side of your car, but don't touch any other car, or they may smash your window and steal your radio, but yours is the only one in the street that's been attacked. Or there may be a couple of other cars, again, they are in the same situation as maybe you, and he knows that it's at a tipping point. And that one, yes, 2 more steps and he's mine. It's the way he thinks. Another one, which is a very popular one, and I'm sure that I'll have a lot of voters on this one, is that he uses people to park their cars outside your house. That's a good one, that one. Especially if you've got to drive. He uses your neighbour across the road. Yeah? If it's not his car, it'll be a relative of his car or a friend that's come to visit. And it just happens that he parks right outside his house, which just happens to be right in front of your gates. That always has to happen to me. Always happened to me, that one. And then you turn and say, I can't get out again. You go over, you get a stinking look off the bloke, and the neighbour says, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, I'll get him to move the car now. But it's the inconvenience of it. Because you can water off a duck's back, or you can take it to heart, which is what he wants, because remember now, the spirits have jumped out of that person, gone into you, made you feel uncomfortable, made you think, oh yeah, he's probably talking about me behind my back, that sort of thing. You would end up having ill feeling between you and the neighbour then, and your neighbour doesn't want to talk to you anymore, and you can't understand why. Now you then find out that that's what it is. But it's the emotions, again, being thrown from person to person through these spirits. I'm sure there's others, but I've got a mental block now. There is another one that I've noticed, and allegedly there's supposed to be a law against it. It's cold calling. You can tell a person, a company, so many times, look, I'm not interested. I'm happy with the supply I've got, or I'm happy with this, I'm happy with that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No. Because if it irritates you, they'll keep doing it again and again and again. Doesn't matter how many times, until you eventually write a letter, and then they ignore that. And I'm sure a number of you have probably gone through that road as well. I know I have. He uses everyone and everything to break your will, to break you down, to take you those steps forward, to jump off the cliff. I know it sounds horrific, but as I said to you, we're at that stage. This is no longer a game. It's never been a game. It is a game for him. He's having fun. He's laughing. He's taking the mickey. He thinks it's, at the end of the day, he's not doing it. He's getting the spirits to do all the work for him, because that's all they are, bounty hunters. I'm going to finish on that because I'm tired and I'm surprised I haven't been attacked. I don't feel too good. Something's just gone in me. Maybe they've come to listen. Well, someone's upstairs anyway. King Kong. Okay. Good night. God bless. Thanks for listening.